Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Judge Blake Adams. We're here for traffic court or pretrial conferences with private attorneys this morning. All right, let me go to Mr. Menendez. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, looks like you've got one case on the docket. Christopher Sebastian Pierre, 21 TR 1548.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm looking to resolve if possible.
All right, let's take a look.
It's a little high.
All right, to resolve it today, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $250 fine, a 4-hour driver improvement school, all court costs, 90 days to pay.
Thank you. That'll work. I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Mr. Menendez.
Take care. Bye.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
May I ask which case you were addressing?
Yes, that was Pierre, 21 TR 1548.
Thank you.
All right. We'll do 90 days to pay on all cases we resolve today, Madam Clerk.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let me go to Mr. Unger. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Kevin Unger on behalf of Robert Chisholm, CH.
All right, give me a moment to find that. All right, 21 TR 1996.
We're looking to resolve today, Judge.
Okay, let's take a look. All right, based on the citation and the driving record, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs.
That's fine, Judge. Thank you. We accept.
All right, thank you, Mr. Unger. All right, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let me go to Attorney Edwards. Do I have Attorney Edwards there? Mr. Edwards, can you hear me?
Sorry, Judge. My apologies.
It's okay.
I have Isaac Miley, Your Honor.
All right, give me one moment.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's case number 20 TR 31945.
Yes, Your Honor. Would the court entertain a withhold of adjudication? He's young, and I don't think he has any record.
All right, let's take a look.
With the parent, so.
But I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, Judge.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
All right, let me go to Mr. Chilemi.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, we'd like to move to dismiss this case. It stems back to some issues with payment on I believe, a toll violation.
All right, can you tell me which case you're referring to?
Sure, it's on behalf of Joseph Anthony Bocchino. It is case number 20 TR 31088.
Okay.
It's for failing.
Unknowingly driving while license suspended.
Yes, Your Honor. His license has been reinstated. The fine has been paid, everything is up to date.
All right, give me one moment. All right, I do see that his license is valid. I'll go ahead and dismiss the citation for his compliance. And I'll dismiss the citation in case number 20 TR 31088.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chilemi. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay. Let me go to Mr. Bernstein.
Your Honor, good morning. Thanks so much for taking me.
morning.
Good to see you, sir.
Nice to see you too.
I have only one matter on Your Honor's docket. Defendant's last name is Callum, C-A-L-L-U-M. First name is Delano.
All right, 21 TR 986.
Yes, sir.
Unlawful speed. What would you like to do today?
Judge, just for the record, very brief, I was going to make a technical motion to dismiss just based on the statute cited, as it's a 1872A, known as an enabling statute. I didn't know the court's position on that motion.
All right, the court will deny the motion.
Could we try to resolve this, Your Honor, with a plea of no contest?
All right, let's take a look. All right, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs, 90 days to pay.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd like to accept that, please.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Bernstein.
Have a great week. Thanks, Judge. Good to see you. Bye-bye.
All right, let me go to Mr. Calderon.
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
Judge, I have one matter before the court. Ferdy Zalil. It's 2020 24843.
Okay.
Judge, he was cited for driving while license suspended unknowingly. This case was continued from late December with Judge Nicole, and she indicated at that setting that if he obtained a good license, that she'd be willing to dismiss. In the meantime, Judge, he has obtained a good license. I can show the court right here that this is a copy of his driver's license.
Well,
I actually went on the DHSMB's website this morning and verified that he does have a valid driver's license.
okay. All right, give me one moment. All right, for his compliance, I'll dismiss the citation in case number 20 TR 24843.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Calderon. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, let me go to Mr. Kavanaugh. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have one on your docket. It was also in front of Judge Provost last week, so I'm not sure why it came around. It's 21 TR 1215, and that's been for May. It's been set along with another traffic citation to May, I think May 11th. This involves a young man who's under investigation, maybe getting a criminal traffic case. And the idea was, I think, from the officer and myself that we would, end up consolidating this if there was a criminal charge.
Okay.
So I don't know why it was left here.
Yeah, I do see, Madam Clerk, I see where this case is set for May 11th at 1:30. Do you see that?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we'll go ahead and continue it to that date then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Kavanaugh. You too. All right, let me go to I'm just checking my list here. Mr. Hotchman?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Case. Joaquin Raul Palacio Moro, M-O-R-O. He has a Class A CDL license. I think he has a clean record. I don't know. I know in some jurisdictions, I've seen cases that get amended to a non-mover because of the Class A CDL status. I don't know if you're inclined to do the same. Maybe we could resolve it that way.
Based on his speed, I would not be inclined to do that.
Okay.
Do you want to set it for a hearing?
What would your offer be today if we were to resolve it?
Let me take a look.
I don't think he has ever had a ticket before.
All right, I would do a withhold of adjudication, a $250 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Yeah, maybe after talking to the officer at a trial, he would be amendable to such a conversion. I'm not sure.
He might be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Want to set it for a hearing?
Yeah, let me set this one. It's just because he has a class, it's a generous offer. It's just that he has the Class A CDL license. I'm just afraid of the ramification of that because he really doesn't get a withhold with a CDL.
I understand. Madam Clerk, what date do we have?
March 17th at 1:30.
March 17th at 1:30.
Is that also by the same Zoom number?
Yes, it'll be the same Zoom code.
Okay, March 17th at 1:30.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
All right, let me go to Ms. Benitez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm here on Enrique Falla.
All right, case number 20 TR 31846. What would you like to do today?
Your Honor, what would be the court's offer if we were to close it today?
Let me take a look. To resolve it today, I'd do a withhold.
And Your Honor,
Yes.
I just have one quick dispositive motion if Your Honor would entertain that today.
Okay.
It appears that my client was charged with a moving radar, and the officer identifies on the citation the type of radar that he used. I believe that might be a serial number. I'm not sure. It's 1PX. However, because it is a moving radar, he's also required to have the documents for his vehicle. He first has to do a pace test of his vehicle, like pacing, and I don't see any vehicle identification number on here. In addition to the radar, I don't know if that's sufficient, but that's questionable, and I know that we can ask the officer at the time of trial, but as far as the vehicle itself, there's nothing noted on the citation.
Do you have a specific rule that you're referencing that would require identification of the vehicle?
Judge, I believe it's 316.1906. I could look that up, where the officer is required to identify in the charging document whatever speed device he uses. He has to identify what the speed device is, that it's one that's acceptable according to FDLE, in addition to what the serial number is of that particular device. And like I said, I believe it's under 316.1906, if I recall correctly.
Ms. Benitez, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor. Do you want to pass it so I can look for it and then I can address it with the court?
Yes, let's do that. We'll recall it. All right, let me go to.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Mathau?
It's Matthew, but yes.
Matthew, sorry, I apologize.
Good morning. I have Mr. Daniel Gonzalez.
All right, that's case number 21TR243. For a speeding citation, what would you like to do today?
I would like to hear the court's offer. I think I was hearing earlier, it's similar. He has a Class B CDL in this case, so we may be pushing it to hearing, but I would like to hear what the offer at this time to resolve is.
All right, let me take a look. All right, I do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs, and 90 days to pay.
No traffic school election in that case?
I'm sorry, Mr. Matthew?
There'd be no traffic schools when hearing on that. So.
No, I wouldn't agree to you.
Yeah, I believe we take that offer, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let me go to Mr. Nader.
Yes, I have, the defendant's name is Richard Navarro.
All right, that's case number 21TR265, speeding citation.
Yes, I'm looking to resolve this case today with one thing that I wish to ask Your Honor. It should be there in the file. The defendant's been deployed in the Army, and he needs additional time to pay based on the deployment.
Okay. Madam Clerk, what's the maximum that I can give to pay?
Well, we've only extended it out to 90 days.
That's what I
So
thought.
They write in and ask for an extension or payment plan after the 90.
All right, Mr. Nader, I don't know if you heard the clerk, but the maximum I can do right now is 90 days. If he needed more time than 90 days, he could work out a payment arrangement with the clerk. All you'd need to do is send a letter to the clerk.
All right, what's the offer?
Do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs.
I guess we'll take it, but I need that 90 days.
Okay, yes, 90 days to pay on all cases today.
All right.
All right, thank you, Mr. Nader.
Thank you.
Have a good day. All right, let me go to Mr. Raheb. Mr. Raheb, are you there?
Sorry, Judge, I apologize. I was in court. I apologize.
That's all right.
Sorry about that. Yes, I have Harry Moreau, Judge. Would the court be amenable to a withhold in this matter? We can resolve it this morning.
All right, let's take a look. It's case number 21TR527.
Yes, sir.
Actually, let me see. Looks like
Okay, fine.
he was involved in a traffic crash. Is that right?
It's a single car crash, Judge. They're calling me to the bench. Can I just come back and resolve this? It's a single
Sure.
car. May I just recall this?
We'll recall it. All right. Let me go to Mr. Ramey. Mr. Ramey's not present. All right. Let me go to Mr. Solti.
Good morning, Honor. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I have Roland Clark with a C in Charlo.
All right. Case number 20TR 31491.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm looking to resolve the matter this morning, if may.
Okay. Let me take a look. All right, I do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay.
Yes, sir. Change plea, no contest.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
All right, do I have Mr. Tyler?
Good morning, Your Honor. Derek Tyler on behalf of Beatriz Ayala. This is case number 20TR 31769. Your Honor, if we could get the March 17th date at 1:30, the other party involved in this crash is also scheduled for that date and time as well. So that would be judicially economic for all the witnesses to be there.
All right.
And
Madam,
also,
go ahead.
Your Honor, I have sent via the clerk a disc with some video footage of the accident scene and some photographs that will be overnighted to the clerk with your attention, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, Madam Clerk, let's set it for a hearing for March 17th at 1:30.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Tyler. Have a good day.
Have a good day as well.
Thank you. All right, let me go to Mr. Valise. Good morning.
Your Honor, good morning. Your Honor, I have Brisley Masaregos today. That is a 20TR 31298.
Okay.
Your Honor, we are hoping to get a withhold of adjudication in this case. It does stem from a car accident. We were hoping to perhaps resolve the matter with fines and traffic school, if the court is amenable to that.
Let me take a look at it. Looks, according to the citation, Mr. Valise, it appears there was injury to another person. So I think we're going to have to set that for a hearing to allow the victims an opportunity to be present.
Okay.
All right, Madam Clerk, are we still on March 17th?
Yes, sir.
All right, March 17th at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Valise. Have a good day.
Likewise.
Thank you. All right, let me go to Mr. Hollander. Good morning.
Morning, Judge. I'm here on Mr. Arizmendi, Jose Angel Arizmendi.
Okay.
There's
Got
two
two
cases. 20, I'm sorry?
I see that he has two cases.
Yes, sir. 20 TR 562 and 20 TR 31179. What I was going to ask the court if we could elect a driving school on the 562 and ask for a withhold on the 31179. That's 9 miles an hour over. 54 and a 45.
All right, let me take a look. I'll tell you what I'll do, Mr. Hollander. I'd go ahead and honor the officer's reduction in the case 20 TR 31179, do a withhold of adjudication, $25 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay. And in 21 TR 562, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus cost, and require an 8-hour driver improvement school. 90 days to pay on that one also.
Accept, Judge, on both cases.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Hollander.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. All right, let me go to Mr. Armosita.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Your Honor, the first one I have is Monte Guido, M like Mike, O like Oscar, N like November. Looks like it's an accident, Judge, so if we can set this for hearing.
Can you give me the spelling of the last name again? I'm sorry.
Monteagudo. I think the first name's Hector.
Might it be under another last name?
Unless it's under Valdez, but I believe it's Monte Guido Valdez.
Madam Clerk, do you see that case?
I don't see that case. May I have the case number?
But the case number appears to be 2020 TR 30802. Judge, I'm looking now. My assistant put it in. It may be under Lopez Monte Guido.
Okay. Yes, here we go.
Yes.
Join it. He's got
There's
two.
two cases.
Yes, Judge, it appears to be an accident and child restraint. So if we can set this for a hearing, see what the witnesses have to say.
Both cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll set both cases. Madam Clerk, we still on March 17th?
We are still on March 17th.
Okay, you'll let me know when we're not.
Yes, sir. We're close. We're getting there.
Okay, we're getting close. All right, March 17th at 1:30 for both cases.
Perfect. And the last one I have, Your Honor, is Morales Perez. This is a speeding. The court can give an advisory on what they would do. We can try to resolve this today.
All right, 21 TR 1594. All right, I do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay.
Judge, we would tender a no contest plea.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir.
I have before the court.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. All right, let me call on, give me one moment here. Let me go back to, I'm sorry, I don't know your last name. The person whose first name is Juan.
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Juan Delgado for Roxana Gonzalez Salas, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, Your Honor. I believe it's 20 TR 031708, sir.
And what was the last name?
Gonzalez Salas.
Thank you. Two cases?
Yes, sir. I believe one is a speeding and the other is a following too closely, sir.
All right, 31709 and 31708. What would you like to do today?
I'd like to see if there's any good offers to resolve today, sir.
All right. You're looking to try to resolve both cases?
Yes, sir.
All right, in case number 20 TR 31708, which is the speeding citation, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $250 fine plus costs, and require an 8-hour driver improvement school. And in 20 TR 31, I'm sorry?
That's anything.
Oh, okay. And in case number 20 TR 31709, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $60 fine plus costs, and 90 days to pay.
That'd be acceptable, Your Honor. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Sir.
Madam Clerk, do you need me to repeat any of that?
No, sir, I haven't. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other cases today, Mr. Delgado?
No, Your Honor. That'd be all, sir.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let me go back. Let me go to Mr. Rodriguez. Good morning.
Your Honor, good morning. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, thank you. I just have one matter at this calendar. The last name is Jurek with a J. Marino Jurek. Ray Rodriguez on his behalf.
All right, 20 TR 29567.
Judge, this is for a not carrying a license. He has an appointment on the 22nd of this month to get a license. This is a case that it was also accompanied by a speed, and he paid the speed. It was 303, but he does have a good license. So if the court is not inclined to dismiss it, since he does have a good license, he just needs to get a physical one that he has an appointment for on the 22nd. I'd ask that we set it for hearing so I can show the compliance.
All right, let's, his license is out of state or out of the country.
Judge, I have a picture of a printout in Florida.
Okay, you have,
Yeah, the printout, and as of January 18th, I have his driver's license number. Wait. I'm sorry, Judge, I'm looking at the wrong case. If we can just set it for, he's got an appointment on the 22nd. We just set it for hearing, please.
okay, sure. We can set it for another pretrial if you prefer.
Sure.
All right, Madam Clerk, I don't know who's.
Let's see, we can do March 16th at 9 o'clock.
We need something after the 16th.
After the 16th?
After the 22nd.
After the 22nd, correct.
Okay, March 23rd at 9.
All right, March 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Same login, Judge?
I don't know who that's gonna be with.
Okay, but we'll get a notice though.
That'd be with Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, so much.
All right.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, I'm not sure who HXMOR is.
I was represented by Mr. Raheb. Can I be dismissed?
Oh, Mr. Raheb is still with us. Let me get Mr. Raheb back in here. He may be in court still.
I just log out.
It's up to you. If you want to stay in until we recall him. I think he's in court right now.
He already presented the case.
Oh, okay. All right, you're free to go then, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye.
All right, have a good day. All right, let me go back to Ms. Benitez.
Yes, Your Honor. I was able to find actually the rule. It's under the Florida Rules of Traffic Court, and that would be Rule 6.445, which is discovery for infractions only. And I could read it to Your Honor.
I've got it here.
You got it? Okay.
So it says the type of device and manufacturer serial number must be included.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And which case are we on?
This is for Enrique Miguel Falla, or Falla.
20 TR 31846. And when I look at the citation, I see that it says radar, and I see that there is a serial number.
That's correct, Your Honor. It says it's an OPP moving radar. So the serial number is for the radar, which is, I believe, is that number GE2XE and so forth. But
Right.
because it's a moving radar, our argument is that he also has to indicate on the charging document the serial number for the vehicle. When it's moving radar, it works in conjunction with, it's not just a stationary radar where you just need the radar device. When it's moving radar, that means his vehicle is in moving mode. Therefore, the vehicle itself has to be identified on the charging document as to it being properly maintained and a certification of the speed measuring device, or the speedometer, I'm sorry, of the vehicle.
And do you have a rule or statute that would require that?
For moving radar? Well, it's basic. This is the rule. It's basically two things have to happen. He's not just counting on his radar. He's counting on the vehicle as well. That's why he identifies it as a moving radar.
Do you have anything to support this argument?
The statute I cited, in addition, under the Florida Administrative Code, 15B-2.008. I'm sorry?
We're doing this electronically, so you haven't provided me with anything. So I've got to look this up as you tell me. So give me one moment.
Okay, sorry.
$316.
No. I'm making reference now to the Florida Administrative Code, which is 15B-2.008.
You know what?
Do you want to set it for trial, Your Honor? Or what is the court's offer? Let's do it that way.
I tell you what, if you want to file a written motion to dismiss, you're free to do that, and we can continue it to another pretrial conference.
Okay, that's perfect. I'll do that.
All right. Give me one moment here. It's today the 16th. Madam Clerk, let's continue it to March 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Yes, Judge.
And then Ms. Benitez, you'll be able to file your written motion to dismiss, complete with your citations and references.
Perfect, Your Honor.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good morning and stay safe.
Thank you, you too. All right, Mr. Gorman.
Hello, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning.
Two cases. First judge is Jeffrey Fisher. I believe the citation number is AEBPNAE. It's TR 31704. It is a unknowing driving license suspended or revoked. He's fixed it, Judge. He reinstated shortly thereafter.
Okay.
There was some outstanding or something that he had to take care of. But Judge, I'd ask if you'd consider dismissing it due to the fact that he is valid now and fix it shortly thereafter.
All right, I do see where his driver's license is valid. I'll go ahead and dismiss the citation for his compliance in case number 20 TR 31704.
Thank you, Judge. And then we have one other one. It is Talbot Fuller. I apologize, I do not have the citation number in front of me.
That's okay. Case number 21 TR 576.
Yes, Judge, Mr. Fuller is in custody. There were a number of other citations that were also issued from the stop that resulted in him being in custody. Those currently are set for hearing on 4/7 at 1:30. By that time, hopefully he'll be out of custody. He does wish to have a trial on the matter and testify. So our request would be to add this citation to the 4/7 hearing docket for his other citations from the same incident to have a trial at that time.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and continue this case to April 7th at 1:30 for a hearing per your request.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Gorman. You too. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Let me go back to Mr. Raheb. Are you back with us? Right. Let me go to Mr. Ramey. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Judge, I have one matter on the 9 o'clock, David Falcone.
All right, give me one moment. All right, case number 21TR1104.
Yeah, I'm looking to resolve, Judge. Could we resolve with a withhold?
All right, let's take a look. All right, I would do a withhold of adjudication, a $250 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement school. 90 days to pay.
I'd like to accept on behalf of the defendant.
All right,
Thank you very
good.
much.
Thank you, Mr. Ramey.
You got it. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Mr. Raheb, let me come back to you.
All right. This is a last minute felony plea. I guess, Your Honor, I understand your position. We could just go ahead and set this if you want for your, because it is an accident. I see the court had previously did not want to give us the withhold, so I guess we'll set it for a hearing then.
Can you tell me again which case that was?
Sure, certainly. Attorney Michael on Harry Road, 21TR527.
Okay.
I guess we requested previously a withhold was denied, so
All
I'm
right.
guessing because it's an accident.
Yeah, I do see where Judge Crown denied the conditional plea that was filed of no contest. So we'll go ahead and set that for a hearing then for March 17th at 1:30. Madam Clerk, this is 21TR527.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rab.
Thank you, Judge. Sorry about the back and forth. I apologize.
No, that's okay. Have a good day.
You as well, sir.
Thank you. Okay. All right, let me go to Mr. Kogler. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Happy Tuesday.
Thank you, you too.
I think I have, if I'm not mistaken, 2 cases this morning.
Looks like it.
I see the first one, Aaron Justin Aguila. And does the court need the case number?
It's 20TR31784.
Yes, sir. This is over 30 mile per hour ticket. Respect and also I believe this particular individual, an over 30, requesting a withhold with 4 to 8 hours of school.
All right, let's take a look.
And I'm not sure, I have another one with a CDL. I believe maybe it's somebody else, not this person.
Okay. All right, to resolve it today, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, a $300 fine plus court costs, 90 days to pay, and an 8-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you, Judge. Accept, please.
All right, very good, thank you. All right, and then you've got one other case. Mark Thomas Helfrich, 21 TR 992.
And I believe this may be the CDL case, Judge.
Okay, let me look. Yes, I do see that he has a CDL license. There was a crash. There were injuries to others. Let's go ahead and set that for a hearing.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
We'll go ahead and set that for March 17th at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge. And I thought I had the one more case here. I see on my calendar a Juan Donald Day and Juan Delgado and a Carlos Gonzalez. Actually, I see a few here.
Okay,
I can bring up the, well, no, I'm sorry, Judge. I just copied and pasted the attorney's names.
Oh, okay.
I apologize for that. So it's only those two cases. Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
You may. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too. All right, let me go to Mr. Gonzalez. Good morning.
Judge, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, Judge. I have two matters on your calendar. First one I can call.
Go ahead.
Nar Sarach. Sarach.
Give me the spelling again.
Last name is Sarach.
Could it be under another name?
I'm checking the docket now. Let's try Farach, Farach.
Okay. All right, I've got it here. 20 TR 30618.
I apologize, Judge. It was misspelled on my calendar.
That's all right.
Judge, it's a red light. I did not see any motions. We're looking to resolve if a withhold is available from the court, please.
All right, let's take a look. All right, I do a withhold of adjudication, $158 fine plus court costs, 90 days.
Thank you so much, Judge. And I have one more matter, please.
Okay.
That is Giselle Ramos.
All right, that's case number 20 TR 31944.
Same thing, Judge. I've reviewed it. There are no motions. We'd just like to resolve with a withhold if it's okay with the court, please.
All right, let's take a look. All right, to do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay.
Thank you so much, Judge. That's all I have. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. You too. Take care.
Take care.
All right, let me go to Mr. Paz. Good morning.
Morning, Judge. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Just let me turn off my picture on this other Zoom here. So there we go. I have all of Mr. Morales' cases, Judge.
Okay, I'll let you call them in the order you want.
Okay, the first one I have is Carreras Vidal, Jorge Carreras Vidal, Judge. He's got two cases.
All right, 20 TR 25557 and 5556.
I reviewed the record, Judge. I'll just ask and see if you have an offer.
All right, let me take a look. And I'm sorry, Madam Clerk, I think I might have said the wrong case number on one of those. I think it's 20 TR 25560. All right, in case number 20 TR 25560, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $75 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay.
Change of plea.
All right, and in 20 TR 25557, do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Enter a change of plea, Judge.
Okay, very good. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Next one I have, Judge, is Otero Longi, Oswaldo Otero Longi.
All right, case number 21TR1645.
Let's close that out, Judge.
Let's take a look. We're going to do a withhold of adjudication, $200 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hernandez Urbano, Angel. Hernandez Urbano.
All right, case number 21TR468.
It's a clean record, change of plea.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $75 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay.
Thank you, sir. Next one is Naranjo Espinoza, Antonio.
All right, case number 21TR1742.
Judge, he's a Class A CDL. I'm going to go ahead and set him for trial, please.
Okay, Madam Clerk, do we still have March 17th available?
That was the last case, Judge.
This is the last case?
Yeah, this is the last case.
Okay, March 17th at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Next one is Cruz Correa, Hector.
20TR32079.
9470, clean record. Let's close that out.
Okay. Take a look. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perez Quintana, Lazaro.
Okay, 21TR2151.
9870, clean record, Judge. Close it out.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Martinez Ziamara.
All right, case number 21TR1585.
It's no contest plea, 9470, clean record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. And we should have one more, Judge. That's Morales Tua.
All right, case number 21TR1617.
This is the gentleman who's got some lead in his foot this morning, Judge. I don't know if Your Honor has an offer or not based on the speed, but I'd be willing to listen to whatever you have to say.
All right, let me take a look. How's his record look?
It's clean, Judge.
All right, I do a withhold of adjudication, a $300 fine plus costs, and an 8-hour driver improvement school.
We'll go ahead and accept that, Judge. I had you down, but I had 4 hours as opposed to 8, so I was close.
Well, that's good, I guess.
We're on the same page, Judge. That works out very well usually.
Exactly.
That's all I have today, sir.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Paz. Good to see you.
Judge, always a pleasure. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, you too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. We're gonna take a little break here until we get some more attorneys on the line, okay?
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Gordon.
Good morning, Judge. Sorry about that. I was doing 5 other things at once.
That's okay, I understand.
It always happens when I walk away, you come on the screen. Well, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Okay. Do you want me to call them or do you want to call them?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. First case, last name is Archer, David Anthony Archer, 21 TR 812. Mandatory case showing no violations.
All right, looking to resolve.
Yes, please.
All right, to resolve it today, I'd do a withhold of adjudication, $275 fine plus costs, and require a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Okay, can we get 60 days to pay, Judge?
I can do you one better and give you 90 days on all cases.
Sure, okay. Next case is Cardenas, Jose Roldan Cardenas, 20 TR 32077. Higher speed, not mandatory, does have a prior back in 19, looking to resolve it, Judge.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh yeah, just as an added thing, Judge, he is young. I did meet with him and his mom. Kind of gave him the riot act because he wants to become a realtor. And I said, well, they're gonna, focus on your driving history. That's one of the big things about being a realtor. So, pretty good.
Okay, I do see he had another speeding citation in 2019.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs.
Okay. Next case is Chanthasone, CHANTHASONE, NIN, 21 TR 461. Driver's license since 1989, mandatory speed. I'm not seeing any violations. Looking to resolve it, Judge.
All right, let me take a look.
Sure.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $275 fine plus costs. This one I'm going to require an 8-hour driver improvement school.
Okay, Judge. Next case, it has it under Edison, Jaden Edison. However, the name is actually reversed.
Okay, let me find it here.
Yeah, it should be Edison Jaden, but it's under Jaden Edison as the last name.
Okay, Madam, I do. Yeah, Madam Clerk, can you make that change?
Yes, sir, I will.
Okay, thank you. And I do see that you filed a out-of-state driver's license.
I did, Judge, yes. He's had a license in, was it New York since 2006, has one prior in 2018.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $200 fine plus costs, 90 days to pay.
Okay, Judge. Next case is Edwards, Iatan Everton Edwards, 20 TR 31601. It's a traffic control device ticket. He has a commercial license. The only thing I'm confused about, Judge, is just say, I'm not sure if it happened on Immokalee or Everglades. From the description, it says Everglades Boulevard North, 3 miles east from Immokalee Road, traveling west, but I know Everglades runs into Immokalee Road, so I'm not exactly sure which road he's on, but he does have one prior back in 19. Other than that, I think he's got a pretty good record.
Okay. Everglades Boulevard North, 3 miles east from Immokalee Road, traveling west. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, because I think Everglades, I'm trying to think.
Everglades runs north and south.
Right, because I think it does eventually run into Immokalee, right, but that runs north and south.
And Immokalee runs east and west.
Yeah, so I'm a little confused there.
I've gotten those roads mixed up. I tell you what, based on the citation, the confusion regarding the roads, as well as the fact that it says that the speed limit, there was a speed limit sign that was the
correct
traffic control device, but it doesn't give us anything as to what that speed limit was or what the speed of the driver was. I'll go ahead and dismiss the citation and issue a judicial warning.
Thank you, Judge. Next case is EVCO, EVKO, Michael Bryan EVCO, 20 TR 32045, 91 and 70. I don't see any priors.
Okay, let's take a look. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Okay. Next case is Galsterer, Galsterer, it's Mark William, 21 TR 1119, written as 44 and a 35. I didn't see any recent prior history.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and honor the officer's break that he gave him. I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $25 fine plus costs. Give him 90 days to pay.
Okay. Next is Gilbert, Beatrice Gilbert, 21 TR 1099. Mandatory case, driver's license since 2001. I don't see any prior history.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $250 fine plus costs, and require a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Okay. Next case is Ojeda, OJEDA, Juan Carlos Ojeda, 20 TR 32074. It's 92 miles per hour. The only thing I saw was an election back in 2003. It's had a license since 1998.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Okay. Next is Jessica Paul, Paul. She has 2 citations. Judge, if we could have a continuance to your next pretrial. I just spoke to her recently. She has COVID. She's not been able to clear the license yet, so we're just asking for a little bit more time.
Okay, let's take a look. All right, let's continue both cases to March 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Next case is Rogers, Lori Rogers, 21 TR 123. Judge, this is a traffic control device for making an illegal left turn. She's had a license for 45 years, no elections, no prior violations. This was, I don't know if you're familiar with the Publix up on Randall and Immokalee. It's not a Publix she goes to, but there's only basically one way in off of Immokalee Road. But if you turn onto Randall to try to go in the back way, it's a 2-lane road, and apparently it doesn't allow you to go in that way. So I think she just kind of panicked and made the turn anyway. So, but we would ask, just because of his 45-year history, Judge, I mean, this was no accident. And we would just ask that if Your Honor would consider a warning because of her prior history.
All right. I've reviewed her driving record. I'll go ahead and dismiss the citation and issue a judicial warning in case 21 TR 123.
Thank you, Judge. And then the last one I have is Zundel, Zundel, Emily Ann, 20 TR 31634. Driving while license suspended, Judge. That one I did file an exhibit. That effective, at least as of February 12th at that time, her license was valid. So we would ask Your Honor to dismiss the ticket.
Okay, give me one moment.
Sure.
All right, for her compliance and getting her driver's license reinstated, I'll dismiss the citation in case number 20 TR 31634.
Thank you, Judge, and I believe that's all my cases for today.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Gordon. Have
All
a
right,
great
thank you. Thank you, you too. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right, Madam Clerk.
Hello.
Hello. What, so when we get Mr. Todd in here for the ticket clinic, what is our next hearing date?
Okay. Looks like April 14th.
Wow, okay.
And there's only 30 spots on that date. And then we would go to April 21st.
Okay, all right. Well, if we fill that up, let me know and then we'll...
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we'll be in recess and because I think all the rest of the cases are being covered by Mr. Todd from the ticket clinic. So we'll be in recess until he joins us.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, Mr. Todd.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. You have quite a few cases this morning.
Yes, sir. Some of them should be fairly swift, I think.
Okay, I'll let you call them in the order that you'd like to call them.
All right, sir. I'm going to start with the cases I'm covering. I have one for Attorney Greenberg, Pablo Barrio.
All right, 21 TR 407.
Yes, sir. This is a speeding infraction mandatory appearance. Is this honorable court in possession of a signed copy of the citation?
Let me take a look. Madam Clerk, do you see a signed copy of the citation in the court file?
Sorry, Judge, I'm looking. I do not see a signed copy, and there isn't anything in the notes tab.
Okay.
Your Honor, would you entertain a dismissal for lack of signature?
All right, I'll dismiss the citation in case number 21 TR 407.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, next case I'm covering is for Attorney Milrot, Michael First. That's 20 TR 31317.
Okay.
Now, this is a speed allegation. I haven't seen the driving record in this case. Would you entertain a withhold?
All right, let's take a look. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs, 90 days to pay.
Thank you, sir. And the last one I'm covering is also for Attorney Milrot, Jason Goldstein, 21 TR 1600 and 21 TR 1603. So speeding infraction and a seatbelt violation.
Okay, let me take a look. Looking to resolve?
Yes, sir.
Is he a juvenile?
Your Honor, I'm not aware. Let me look that up real quick.
Let's see. Yes, born in 04. So, you know, my concern on this is his speed and the fact that his other minor passenger was not wearing the seatbelt. I don't see anything on his record.
Are you thinking some driver school might be in order?
I do. All right, here's what I'll do. On 21 TR 1603, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $35 fine plus costs, 90 days to pay. 90 days to pay on all cases today.
Thank you.
And then in 21 TR 1600, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs, and require an 8-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you. Your Honor, I'll call some cases. You have to forgive me in advance. They're not necessarily in alphabetical order.
Okay.
My printout is in multiple sections, and I'll call them out as I have them. That'll probably be the quickest.
That'll be fine. And Madam Clerk, if you need us to slow down, just let us know.
The first case I have, last name Aday, 20 TR 32145. This is a speed infraction, 78 and a 60. We'll change a plea. It's a spotless record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $150 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Next case, Anguilav Rodriguez is the last name, 20 TR 18864. And this would also be a change of plea.
Okay, hang on one second. Let me see what's going on in this case.
Mr. Todd, was that 20 TR 18864?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, hang on one second. Sorry. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Crespo, 20 TR 32128.
Okay.
This is 69 and a 45. My client in this case does have a prior speed violation in 2019. Would you consider a withhold in this case?
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Bear with me here.
Okay.
Sometimes I take notes and I can't read my own handwriting. Your Honor, this next case I have Sarniak, CZARNIAK, 20 TR 25314. Looks like it relates to a criminal case, Your Honor.
Yeah, I do see that a motion to consolidate was filed on February 8th. I'm not sure. The motion only has the traffic case number on it, so it should have the CT case number on it.
Your Honor, that CT case number would be 20 CT 2244. It looks like it's been continued to April 21st.
Okay, I do see where the motion to consolidate was filed in the CT case. That's with Judge Nicola. You might want to let Mr. McGann or Ms. Wilson, who's ever covering that, know to send a proposed order to Judge Nicola in order for her to get that consolidated. Why don't we just go ahead and continue this case out to give it time to do that?
All right, thank you.
Madam Clerk, let's go to March 23rd at 9 o'clock. That should be plenty of time.
Okay.
Thank you. I have last name Dominguez, 21 TR 1728.
Okay.
And Your Honor, this would be a change of plea. Driving record appears to have no prior violations.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $300 fine plus costs, and require an 8-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you. Last name Flores Baralaga, 21 TR 335. Your Honor, this is a citation for following too closely. It's not a traffic crash. We'll enter a change of plea. My client appears to have an excellent record.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $60 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Fukaha, 21 TR 822.
Two case numbers. I'm showing he's got two cases, Mr. Todd.
Got two cases.
Yeah, the other one is 21 TR 832.
Yes, sir. So there's a speeding infraction. That's the 832. I'm sorry. A careless driving. No, a speeding infraction. And a driving while license suspended. Regarding the license suspended case, that's 21 TR 822. We filed an exhibit that is currently valid.
Okay.
Would enter a change of plea. On the other, the speeding infraction, the record indicates a careless driving, adjudicated guilty in November.
November of
2020. Yes, sir.
All right, well, as it relates to the citation in case number 21 TR 822, the court will dismiss the citation for compliance. And for the citation in 21 TR 832, court will do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs. I am going to require a 4-hour driver improvement school. Obviously, if he was adjudicated on the other one, he probably didn't take a driving school.
Thank you. We have last name Gonzalez, 20 TR 27494. And this is Alberto Gonzalez, not to be confused with the former U.S. Attorney General. This is a traffic crash, Your Honor. We're going to request a hearing, personal injury case.
Okay. All right, let's set it for April 14th at 1:30.
You say April 14th?
Yes.
Thank you. Gayarte, 21 TR 1275. This is a speeding infraction. Change of plea, Your Honor. My client has a good record.
Let me make sure I'm on the right case here. Eduardo Guillarte.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $150 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Henriquez, 21 TR 269.
What's the last name?
Henriquez, HENRIQUEZ.
Okay, and I'm the first name Dave.
Dave? Yes, sir.
I'm showing two cases. 21 TR 256 and 269.
Yes, sir. There's a speeding infraction and a failure to display driver's license on demand. I don't have a copy of my client's driving license. I mean, it is valid. He just didn't have it at the time of the stop.
Okay.
You change of plea on each.
All right, and case number 21 TR 269, I'll withhold adjudication, impose a $200 fine plus costs. And in case number 21 TR 256, I'll dismiss the citation and issue a judicial warning.
Thank you. Last name Hussey, 21 TR 288.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a case where my client has a foreign driver's license, so there's no driving record to speak of. This is a speeding infraction. We would enter a change of plea, respectfully request a withhold of adjudication.
Okay.
This is not a mandatory appearance.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $200 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Lalania Gonzalez, 21 TR 1624. Your Honor, we would enter a change of plea here. There's no prior violations.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name LaPierre, 20 TR 29546.
Okay.
This is a unlawful speed. Your Honor, in this case, we would enter a change of plea. The driving record indicates one prior speed violation in 2017 is the previous speed violation. The other infractions are varied, but you can assess whether there's are suitable for a withhold.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Lewin, Lewin, 21 TR 329.
Okay.
This is an infraction for unlawful speed. The driving record would indicate no previous violations. Will enter a change of plea.
Okay. I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name McDonald, 20 TR 29967. Unlawful speed, spotless record, change of plea, Your Honor.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $150 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Martin Abreu, 21 TR 204. Your Honor, this is an unlawful speed violation. It's a first speeding violation. We would enter a change of plea. The record overall is pretty good.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Marita Otero, 20 TR 31374.
Okay.
This will be a change of plea, unlawful speed, clean record.
I apologize. Can you repeat the case number, please?
Yes. 20 TR 31374.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Miguez, 21 TR 1572. This will be a change of plea. It's a move over violation with a clean record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $50 fine plus cost.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Judge. Did you say $50?
Yes, $50 fine plus cost.
Okay, thank you.
Last name Molina, 21 TR 824.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed, clean record, Your Honor. We'll change the plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Montano, 21 TR 1027.
Okay.
And this is a speeding infraction. The driving record appears to be clean. Change of plea.
I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Mosley, 20 TR 31835.
Okay.
And this is a speeding infraction. It's right at the threshold of non-mandatory appearance. Change of plea, respectfully request a withhold. My client did receive a speeding infraction in October of 2020. we would be requesting a withhold, maybe with some school.
Yeah, I see you didn't elect school on that one. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you. Last name Paulino Reyes, 20 TR 31207.
Okay, hang on.
Yes, sir.
What's the last name?
Paulino Reyes.
What's the first name?
Ramon.
Okay, it's under Reyes.
Ah, okay.
20 TR 31207.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I've got it.
Yes, sir. This is a speeding infraction. The driving record has a prior unlawful speed in February of 2020. Traffic control device in 2020. And then there's, it looks like in 2019, there's some commercial motor vehicle type violations, non-moving violations. Would you consider a withhold in a driver improvement school in this case?
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $150 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Well, thank you, sir. That's very generous of you. Last name Radigan. There's 2 cases. There's 20 TR 31896 and 20 TR 31895.
Okay.
It's a stop sign violation. Is 31895 and an unlawful speed 31896. There's a spotless driving record, Your Honor. We'll change a plea on each request to withhold.
All right, in case number 20 TR 31895, I'll withhold adjudication, impose a $60 fine plus costs. And in 20 TR 31896, I'll withhold adjudication, impose a $175 fine plus costs, 90 days to pay.
Thank you. Last name Rodriguez Burgos, 21 TR 1601.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a move over violation. We filed the out-of-state driving record. It appears to be clean. Change of plea.
All right, I do see that in the court file. Give me a moment to pull that up.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $50 fine plus cost, 90 days to pay.
Thank you. And Your Honor, there's I have 2 cases for Rodriguez Garcia, first name Albert, 21 TR 1277. Well, let's, they're separate traffic stops. We'll handle them one at a time, Your Honor.
Okay.
21 TR 1277.
Okay.
Your Honor, we filed a motion to dismiss in this case. I believe I did that yesterday. This is a citation for a traffic control device. So Robinson argument, the citation says traffic control device sign with no further identifiers as to the type of violation.
Give me one moment here.
Yes, sir.
All right, having reviewed your motion to dismiss, I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss and dismiss the citation in 21 TR 1277.
Thank you, sir. The next case with the same party is 21 TR 753.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a traffic control device. I filed a motion to dismiss in this one. The facts are a little different. It's a traffic control device where the note says speed limit, but that's a little more information, but there's no indication as to the posted speed limit or the alleged violation in excess thereof. So there's a little bit more information, but still not a great deal of information than the previous case.
Same officer.
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I think it's a different officer.
Yep, different officer. All right, having reviewed your motion to dismiss as well as the citation, I'm going to dismiss the citation in 21 TR 753 and grant the motion to dismiss.
Thank you, sir. Last name, next case, last name Rodriguez Soto, 21 TR 367.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed with a clean record and will enter a change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Rodriguez, first name Ander, 21 TR 1561.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed with a clean record. We'll change our plea.
I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Rodriguez, first name Lester, 21 TR 1229.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed with a clean record. We'll change our plea in this case.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Sandoval Cuellar, 20 TR 19739.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a child seat violation. We're requesting a withhold of adjudication.
All right, give me one moment.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $75 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Saucedo, 21 TR1655. Your Honor, this is a unlawful speed with a good record. We're going to request a withhold of adjudication.
Okay, give me one moment.
Yes, sir.
We're on Saucedo.
Yes, sir.
I think we're gonna have to set this one for a hearing based on occurring in the toll plaza.
Yes, sir. That's fair. We'll is that the same April 14th?
Yes, let's go April 14th at 1:30.
Thank you.
Okay.
Last name Tyson, 21 TR1646.
Okay.
Unlawful speed with a spotless record will enter a change of plea, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Farraker, 21 TR855.
Okay.
Unlawful speed 101 and a 70. It's a spotless record, Your Honor. We're going to change a plea, request a withhold.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $250 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you. Last name Villalobos Vegas, 21 TR205.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed with a spotless record, change of plea.
I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. I have two cases with last name De La Guardia, 21 TR 170 and 21 TR 174.
Okay.
170 is an expired registration. 174 is an unlawful speed. As it relates to case number 170, we filed an exhibit with a registration for a new tag, which it's a different tag number, but it's the same vehicle. My client advised that he went ahead and got a completely new registration for that same vehicle. We'll enter a change of plea to each case. We're requesting a dismissal on the 170 case, the expired registration. I believe that the registration had been expired so long. What I was advised was it was an issue with funds because of employment.
Okay. All right, in case number 21 TR 170, I'll dismiss the citation for compliance. And let's take a look at the speeding ticket. All right, and in that case, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Aguilar Avila, 21 TR 1559.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed. We'll enter a change of plea, Your Honor. It's a good record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Alvarez del Risco, 20 TR 31927.
Okay.
Unlawful speed with a spotless record. Will enter a change of plea.
All right, withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Arillo, ARILLO, 21 TR 818.
Okay.
This is a move over violation with a spotless record. We'll enter a change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $50 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Aviles, 21 TR 816.
You said 816?
This is a unlawful speed with a spotless record. We'll change our plea.
All All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Barbie, 21 TR 781.
Okay.
This is a seatbelt violation with a spotless record. We'll enter a change of plea. This is a minor passenger, not in a seatbelt, 11-year-old, according to the citation.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $35 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Bonanno, 21 TR 1729.
Okay.
This is a traffic control device violation. With a spotless record, we'll enter a change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $60 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Cardenas Garcia, 20 TR 31951.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a fair to display registration card. I e-filed an exhibit with rental registration cards. The citation doesn't say this, but what happened was this is a rental vehicle owned by Hertz, and Hertz did not have the most recent registration card in the vehicle. All my client was able to display was an expired registration card, and he brought this issue to the attention of Hertz, and they provided him a copy of the current card, which has been submitted to the court.
All right, I do see that in the court file. All right, I'll go ahead and dismiss the citation in case number 20 TR 31951.
Thank you. Next case, last name Marrero Castellanos, 21 TR 1214.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed with an excellent record. We'll enter a change of plea.
I apologize. That was 21 TR 1214.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I will do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus court costs.
Thank you. Last name Cohn, COHN, 21 TR 1102.
Okay.
It's unlawful speed with a spotless record. We'll change our plea.
We're going to do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Cruz, 20 TR 28794.
Okay.
This is a traffic control device. It's an excellent record. The last violation was in 2006. We'll change our plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $60 fine plus cost.
Thank you.
I'm gonna turn my camera off for a moment, but I'm still here.
Yes, sir.
We can continue.
All right. Last name Cubero, 21 TR 168.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed with a spotless record. Change of plea, Your Honor.
Withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Your Honor, the next two cases are with the same defendant. We're going to request a reset of the pretrial. Last name is DeFreitas Rodriguez. There's 21 TR 162 and 21 TR 166.
All right, you want to just continue those to another pretrial?
Yes, sir.
All right, Madam Clerk, let's continue both cases to March 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Thank you. Let me know when you're ready to proceed.
I'm ready.
Okay. Last name Denicola, 21 TR 1010.
Okay.
And bear with me here. I can't read my handwriting on my notes. This is an unlawful speed violation. Your Honor, the driving record appears to be spotless. We'll change our plea.
All right, withhold of adjudication, $100 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Dowler, 20 TR 31822.
Okay.
Unlawful speed, Your Honor. Change of plea, spotless record.
All right, withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Felipe, 21 TR 1607.
Okay.
It's a change of plea, Your Honor. Unlawful speed. It's a more modest violation with a spotless record.
All right, withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Garcia Camacho, 20 TR 31770.
Okay.
This is a window tint violation. We'll enter a change of plea, Your Honor. I'm not aware that this issues with the tint has been resolved.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication. Yeah, withhold of adjudication, $25 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Garcia Leon, 20 TR 31689.
Okay.
This is a driving while license suspended. It's currently valid. I e-filed an exhibit confirming the same.
All right, give me one moment. All right, I do see that the exhibit. I will dismiss the citation in case number 20 TR 31689 for the defendant's compliance.
Thank you.
Okay.
Last name Ghanem, Ghanem, 21 TR 1378.
Okay.
Change of plea, Your Honor. This is unlawful speed with a clean record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $250 fine plus costs, and require a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you. Last name Guevara Franco, 21 TR 1562.
Okay.
Change of plea, unlawful speed with a clean record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Latore, 20 TR 32056.
Okay.
This is a move over violation with a clean record, change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $50 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Lopez, 21 TR 801.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed with a clean record. We'll change our plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Lowe, 21 TR 1463.
Okay.
Unlawful speed with a clean record. We'll change our plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $150 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Lubin, 20 TR 31864.
Okay.
Change of plea, Your Honor. This is unlawful speed with a clean record.
All right, withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Lucia, 21 TR 303.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is unlawful speed. Texas licensed driver. We filed an exhibit with the driving record.
Okay.
The driving record indicates prior speeding violations and 3 total in 2018 and 1 in 2019. So there's 2 in 18 and 1 in 19. 2 of which appear to be in Texas. The third one, the middle one, the location is unknown. I would maintain that this instant matter before the court today appears to be, to my knowledge, the first violation of a Florida speeding statute. We would request a withhold respectfully on a change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $200 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name, Makira Benitez, 21 TR 1414.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a speeding infraction. It's not a mandatory appearance. My client does have a prior speeding infraction in 2020, which was a very timely, I don't know why I said very timely. It's either timely or it's not. A timely voluntary payment. The goal here, I believe, is to avoid points. Would you consider a withhold of adjudication?
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Martin, 21 TR 1684.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is an unlawful speed violation with a spotless record. We would enter a change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Martos Martinez, 20 TR 29476.
Okay.
Move over violation with an excellent record, Your Honor. We'll change our plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $50 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name McVan, 20 TR 31567. This will be a change of plea, Your Honor, unlawful speed with a clean record.
Okay. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Minera, 21 TR 29.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed, Your Honor. My client has a CDL in this case. Would you consider a withhold of adjudication?
Let's take a look. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs. I'm going to require a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you. Last name Montez, 21 TR 982.
Okay.
Move over violation, spotless record. We'll change our plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $50 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Moreno, 21 TR 317.
Okay.
This is a speeding infraction. My client has 3 prior speeding infractions in 2019. License originally issued in 2007. So there was a 12-year stretch there of nothing happened, and then 2019 was not a good year. Looks like those were all disposed of as guilty, Your Honor. Would you consider a withhold in this case, maybe with a school?
So, I'm not sure why. They got points on all those. So I see that they did school in 2018 and 2019.
Yes, sir. I see violation number 9, offense date January 3rd, 2019. It says school was elected, but that's an interesting apparent discrepancy.
Maybe they didn't complete it.
Could have been.
Although I'm showing that the drivers made 4 elections for school. All right, I'll do a if they get more points, they're gonna their driver's license is gonna be suspended.
Yes, sir. That was my concern as well.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs, and require an 8-hour driver improvement school.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Your Honor, last name Newton Danila, 21 TR 457.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a speeding infraction. 117 and a 70. I think it's the highest speeding infraction on the docket today. This is a first infraction for my client. We're going to request a withhold. For the sake of being candid with the court, This is a first infraction. If you'll probably notice, this is a first infraction, but it appears that my client received his driver's license the same day. This is not a youthful driver. It's a newly licensed individual, but it's not a 16-year-old. It's about 30.
I do see that he got his driver's license the same day as the speeding ticket.
Yes, sir. He might have been really enjoying the. It seems like he was enjoying his new license privilege a little too much. Took too many liberties with the thing.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $300 fine plus costs, and require an 8-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you, Your Honor. And this is not the worst I've heard of. When I was in school, my classmate got his license and never made it out of the DMV parking lot. He ran into a ditch.
Guess they were rethinking that license.
I think so. His parents were not pleased. I have 2 cases, Your Honor, with last name Pardo. There's 21 TR 1579 and 21 TR 1567. It's a move over violation and a speed violation, respectively. It's a clean record. We'll change our plea on each. Request a withhold of adjudication.
All right, let's take a look. All right, and case number 21 TR 1579, do a withhold of adjudication, a $50 fine plus costs, and in case number 21 TR 1567, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Your Honor, I have 3 cases for Perez Hernandez.
Okay.
There's 21 TR 417, 415, and 418. Could we reset the pretrial on these? I'm awaiting to get a reply from my client about compliances on registration and insurance.
All right, you want all 3 cases reset?
Yes, sir.
All right, Madam Clerk, let's move all 3 of Mr. Perez Hernandez's cases to March 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Thank you. Last name Perez, 21 TR 996.
Okay.
Unlawful speed with a spotless record. Change of plea, Your Honor.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, a $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Pontier, 20 TR 31382.
Okay.
Your Honor, this would be a change of plea. It's unlawful speed with a clean record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Rivera Mons, 21 TR 1368.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is a traffic control device related to speed. With a clean record, we'll enter a change of plate.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $60 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Rivera, 21 TR 251.
Okay.
Change of plea, Your Honor. Unlawful speed, clean record.
I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Rodriguez, first name Esteban, 21 TR 1236.
Okay.
This will be a change of plea, Your Honor. This is a citation for unlawful speed. My client has only one prior violation on the record from a year ago, which was also unlawful speed. Would you consider a withhold of adjudication on the change of plea?
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Censorin, 20 TR 31593.
Okay.
Change of plea, Your Honor. This is unlawful speed with a very good record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus cost.
Thank you. Last name Sarmiento, 20 TR 30223.
Okay.
Your Honor, this would be a change of plea. This is a traffic control device violation. Driving record has been clean since 2016. Change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $60 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Scherer, 20 TR 32060.
Okay.
This is unlawful speed. We'll change our plea. We've filed a out-of-state driving record.
Okay, I see that. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Setsu, 21 TR 1403.
Okay.
This is traffic control device. Spotless record. Change of plea, Your Honor.
I'll go ahead and honor the officer's ticket. I'm concerned about that it was in a construction zone with workers present and why the officer didn't issue it as such. But I'll go ahead and do a withhold of adjudication, a $60 fine plus costs. I will require a 4-hour driver improvement school.
Thank you. That's fair. I will agree, Your Honor, that it was a little unusual to enforce a construction zone and put it in the notes, but not charge it as such. Last name Trevino, 20 TR 24400.
Okay.
Your Honor, give me a second. I got to look this one up. I don't have my notes with me on this case. Your Honor, this is a citation for unlawful speed issued by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
Okay.
It's not a mandatory appearance. The driving record would indicate that it's pretty good overall. Would you consider withhold with a change of plea?
All right, let me take a look. All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Bangalovsky, 21 TR 997.
Okay.
Your Honor, this would be a change of plea. It's a move over violation with a clean record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $50 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Worth, 21 TR 799.
Okay.
Your Honor, this would be a change of plea. Excuse me, change of plea as well. It's a move over violation with a good record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $50 fine plus costs.
Thank you. Last name Santiago, 21 TR 1681.
Okay.
Unlawful speed, Your Honor. Clean record, change of plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thanks. I believe my last one, Your Honor. Last name Toledo, 20 TR 31798.
Okay.
Change of plea. This is a move over violation, Your Honor, with a clean record.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $50 fine plus costs.
Thank you.
All right, I'm actually showing 3 more cases on the docket. Madam Clerk,
Yes, Judge.
are you showing 3 cases left on the docket?
I'm showing 36 cases that I haven't processed yet, but
Oh,
I'm hoping.
hear me like that.
So which cases?
Last name Arteaga, ARTEAGA, 20 TR 30225.
Yes, Judge. I have that one as flagged. We haven't addressed that case yet.
Okay.
What was that case number, Your Honor?
It's 20 TR 30225.
Let me pull that one up here. I'm sorry for the interruption from my phone.
That's okay.
It's all spam. That's the worst kind of courtroom interruption.
I think that's what mine was earlier today.
Okay, Your Honor, this looks like an unlawful speed violation. I'm looking at the citation now, 73 and a posted 45 on Vanderbilt Beach. Driving record appears to be clean. There's no prior violations. License issued in 2002. We'll change our plea.
All right, I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you.
And then I'm just showing two other cases that we haven't addressed for the same defendant. Last name, Fiorina Tino. Case numbers 20 TR 28513 and 28519. Madam Clerk, are you showing that we've addressed those?
I show that we have not addressed those cases.
Okay. Do you need those case numbers again, Mr. Todd?
I have them, Your Honor. Let me take a look now.
Okay.
Looks like there's unlawful speed. And let me pull up the other one.
Unknowingly driving while license suspended.
Okay. Let me pull that up here.
DMV is showing that his license is valid.
Sir, I see that as well.
All right, so in case number 20 TR 28519, I'll dismiss the citation for his compliance.
And that leaves the speed infraction. It looks like a 29 over violation. Driving record looks really good. This would be a change of plea.
I'll do a withhold of adjudication, $175 fine plus costs.
Thank you.
I'm showing that we're now complete.
All right, Trevor.
Are you showing the same, Madam Clerk?
No, Judge, but I still have to go through my docket. I was trying to flag cases that we haven't addressed yet. But let me just make sure before Mr. Todd leaves. I believe we have all of his cases. Okay, that looks like that's it, Judge.
Okay, I think that's it. All right, thank you, Mr. Todd.
Take care. Good day.
All right, you too. Take care. All right, are you with me this afternoon for? No, I don't have anybody this afternoon.
No,
okay.
Judge.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I said nothing this afternoon.
Okay. All right. I think I said I didn't. We're doing small claims pretrial conferences for the cases that we have backlogs on, and I think I said I didn't need a clerk for those. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. Enjoy.